Let's have a look at profitability strategies, specifically revenue controls. For a business to improve its profitability, it needs to increase the difference between its revenue and its expenses. So let's have a look at how they can increase their revenue. The syllabus says we need to know about marketing objectives here and how changing our marketing objectives and strategies can actually result in higher levels of revenue for the business. Firstly, we need to ensure that marketing objectives actually align with the goal of profitability. Remember, sales and revenue are not the exact same thing. Sales is the quantity of products sold, whereas revenue is the quantity times the selling price. Marketing might be chasing the goal of increased sales or increased market share, and as a result, heavily discounting products. If this is the case, sales may well be increased, but revenue will not be maximized. The key is to ensure that marketing is selling products that are going to generate sufficient revenue for the business. There is a really high level of interdependence with marketing, increased revenue, and profit maximization. We need to make sure that we have effective marketing processes and strategies, particularly the processes of market research and that of implement, monitor, and control. They're really important in helping to maximize revenue, as they allow the business to know their market that they're operating in, to identify which products are generating sales and profits, and what would be the most appropriate pricing strategy for the market that will actually allow revenue to be increased. So when a business is trying to increase its revenue, they need to consider the price of their products. Is the revenue of the business being compromised because the price is too high? If this is the case, then revenue may actually be able to be increased if we increase the price of the product, because we will allow a higher or greater profit margin per sale made. Alternatively, revenue could be compromised or limited by a lack of sales because the price is too high. If this is the case, then revenue may actually be increased if we lower the price of the product, resulting in a higher quantity of sales being made. However, before changing the price to increase revenue, there are some pretty important considerations the business needs to have. First of all, they really need to know their market, and they need to know how sensitive that market is to price changes. Reduced prices may actually result in reduced revenues if sales don't increase enough to compensate for the lower price. Customers may simply stop buying from the business if the price is reduced too low because of the price-quality interaction, and they perceive that because the business now has lower prices, the quality of those products have gone down, so the level of sales will also now drop as customers go to competitors. Alternatively, if we increase our prices, we may result in reduced overall revenue because customers are simply priced out of the market. They can no longer afford to buy the business's products, so the quantity of sales actually drops. Remember that relationship, revenue equals price times quantity. So the goal here is that marketing is setting a price that covers costs and allows maximum sales to be achieved without compromising profit levels. Another way the business could increase its revenue is by changing its product mix. They could use sales and profitability analysis within the marketing process of implement, monitor, and control to identify the products with the highest contributions to sales and profit margins. They can then eliminate products that do not make significant contributions to the business's revenue and profit levels. They can then redirect the resources from those eliminated products into the production of those higher revenue generating products. The result of this means that the business is able to produce and can therefore sell more of those higher revenue generating products, resulting in an overall increase in revenue for the business. So in summary, the business can use a range of marketing objectives and tools in order to be able to maximize its revenue. A business can increase its revenue by increasing its selling price to earn more per unit. This is particularly the case if we identify the price as being too low. However, this is provided that the increase in price doesn't reduce sales too significantly. Alternatively, a business may be able to increase its revenue if it reduces the selling price and increases the quantity sold, provided the increase in sales actually compensates for the lowest selling price. Additionally, a business might be able to increase its revenue by ensuring business resources are directed towards producing and selling products which can generate the highest revenue for the business. All of this, of course, has that relationship with marketing because it relies on information from marketing to be able to use the right strategies that maximize not only sales but revenue for the business.